Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. This is going to be episode 11, I'm pretty sure, of the Trading Den V2 daily profiles. People have been asking me the daily profile video, so here we are. I use 3 daily profiles. We're going to be going over all 3 in this video, right? And for these charts, just inverse them for the opposing direction. So in this example, flip it for a bearish example, and then for the other ones, do the same. But if you're not in the free Discord, go join it. It is the first link down below. We're closing in on 800 members pretty soon. We want to get to that big 1K mark by, let's say, the end of November. So come join us. First link down below. We are going to be going over the daily profiles in this video. So let's do it. For these daily profiles, you want to be aligned with higher time frame order flow. And my nose really itches right now, so my bad. You want to be aligned with higher time frame order flow. So if the daily chart is trending down, you want to try to be aligned with that. If it's trending up, you want to be aligned with that. Just be aligned with that higher time frame order flow, right? So let's say that order flow is bullish in this example. This is going to be your London reversal and New York continuation, aka your classic buy or classic sell candle, right? You're predicting which way is the daily candle expanding. Is it going to expand to the upside, downside, whatever? So in this example, we have Asia, and let's say midnight open is right around here. We have London coming into a key level, right? If you're not trading, if you're not trading off of key levels, you're gambling, right? So make sure that this has traded into a key level. If it has not, I repeat, if it has not, it is going to be your fake low or high of day profile, which we will get into in a few minutes, whatever. You have to make sure that London has traded into a key level at a key time, okay? So let's say that this is what? London kill zone. If you have not watched that video, go watch it. London kill zone trades into a key level, aka an order block or a fair value gap. Those are primarily the only PD arrays that I use anymore. Order blocks and a fair value gap. Make sure from 2 to 5 a.m. London kill zone has traded into a key level. That will say, okay, this is going to be your real low or high of day profile, and then New York should continue higher. So that key level needs to be a 1 hour, 4 hour order block, fair value gap. Even a breaker would be fine, but I pretty much just use, because if there's a breaker, there's an order block. So right here, key level at a key time, expansion higher, right? Then New York 8:30 or 9:30 will come down, tap into London, a key level that London has made, and then continue higher, right? It will be 8:30 or 9:30. So if you haven't watched my video on key times, I think it's the news video, or I just have a midnight open and 8:30 open, how to use them. Go watch that video so you understand why you're using 8:30 as well. So 8:30 or 9:30 trades into a key level, and then 10 a.m., 11 a.m. continues higher, and then you have your afternoon session, which I outcasted because I hate afternoon. So yeah, right here's your first daily profile, London reversal and New York continuation. So I have an example right here, which is a classic sell candle, which is the complete opposite of what I just showed you. So invert that chart, it's the same exact thing. So right here, I already have this marked off. What do we have throughout all these highs up here, right? We have 10 equal highs up here on NQ. They don't need to get ran yet. Why? Because we have an SMT on all of these highs, right? ES has taken all these highs out. NQ does not need to, right? So now that we have got that out of the way, let's head to the daily chart. What are we doing, right? We have had an expansion higher. What are we most likely going to do, right? We were in bearish order flow. We're probably going to rebalance some of this, right? So we're probably going to rebalance some of this price action, and that is what we can use on this chart, right? So we have had a smart money reversal up here, right? An original consolidation, turtle super high, displaced lower, right? And then we have all this price action, and then we have all these highs right here. But we have an SMT at all these highs. Now, we're focusing on right here. What time is it right here? Look at the bottom. 3 in the morning. What do we have right here? A key level, right? So we have a key level and we have a key time. 3 in the morning. Fair value gap, where's midnight open? Right here. If we are using this as our daily open, London is creating the high of day, right? Midnight open, London swings higher, creating our real high of day. Fair value gap, PD array, displacement lower. So what are we looking for during New York session? New York to continue, right? Because London has reversed, right? Fair value gap, displace. High of day, reversal. So we're looking for a New York continuation to run these two lows, and then honestly I wouldn't have expected that we got the whole way down here, but we actually did. So don't worry, this will be made tomorrow. London or -4 max expansion. Right here's your close, literally on top of -4. So right here, high of day, midnight open swings higher, fair value gap. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Now, what do we have right here? Well, we have a swing high. What do we have right here? 8:30 open. So we have 8:30 key time trading into a key PD array, fair value gap. We actually have a breaker right here as well. Swing high, takes that swing high. Last two down close candles before that expansion higher. So we have a breaker, 1 hour fair value gap. 8:30 open, trades into it. Now this is where you say, okay, we're probably going to continue. Whenever we close below the opening price of this candle right here, this has created a high, PD array, highs taken out, closure below this open, order block, and then we continue all day. Now, if you want a fair value gap to short off of, what's this order block turn into on the 5-minute? Breaker, fair value gap, unicorn setup, right? So you have a 15-minute OB, 5-minute fair value gap, and a 5-minute breaker. Right here, 9:30 distributes us straight down to our draw on liquidity, right? So if you missed this move right here, what can you expect for the afternoon/lunch session? If you want to catch a little move, oh, I'm off, September 3rd. If you want to catch a little move, you can do this, right? So right here, if you're trading, if you miss that expansion lower, you can wait for this. What do we have right here at this high? Bearish SMT, right? So we have a bearish SMT, 15-minute chart. Do we have a key PD array? Do we have a key level? SMT right there? Yes, we do. What? 15-minute fair value gap. We tapped into that 15-minute fair value gap. We have an SMT. Go down to your 1-minute chart, right? SMT at this swing high, key level. Right here, displacement lower. You can target this low right here, right? And then we just continue all day to -4, right? -4, closure right there at the -4. So this is your London reversal to New York continuation, right? So if you want to go to the 15-minute and have it labeled out even further, this is what it looks like, right? So right here is your midnight open. Midnight open, swings higher, displaces lower. Fair value gap, 8:30, creates an order block, continuation, SMT, continuation, right? Right there, very classic sell day. Okay, so for the next profile is going to be your New York reversal, which will also be a fake high of day during London session, right? So London session is going to create a fake high of day at what time? 2 to 5 in the morning, which is going to make a bunch of ICT traders say 2 to 5 in the morning, it's high of day or low of day. They're going to get wiped on this move right here, right? You can target this high, or if there's like a high over here that we're going into, you can target that as well. But this is going to be a New York reversal, right? So we have open, we have midnight, and we have high of day, right? Which is going to be your London fake high of day from 2 to 5 in the morning. And then we have a key level down here. But wait, remember, we have not traded into a key level. That is why it's going to be your fake high of day or low of day profile. There's no key level here, right? So New York or London is displacing lower, showing signs of we're reversing, right? We have a key level down here during New York. New York kill zone opens up, tap into that key level. So 8:30 to 11 in the morning taps into that key level. New York reverses, right? Very simple. It's a very simple profile, right? What you're going to see with these profiles is they're really simple to notice, right? But you have to actually digest the chart and say, well, did we trade into a key level? Did we not? I'm just going to stay hands off until we hit a key level, right? That's why a lot of people mess up and they take bad trades. It's because they're not focusing on those key levels, right? And if we're not trading off of a key level, there's really no trade to be taken. So up here, no trade to be taken, right? Even during London session, if we're showing signs of a reversal, there's no trade to be taken unless there's a key level. So fake high of day, New York 8:30 to 11 opens up, and then we start the reversal profile, right? So let's head into the chart, and I actually have an example from the 12th, which was last week. So what do we see? Let's go to the 4-hour chart actually. Why is this not loading? Hold up, I'll be back. All right, so here we are on the 4-hour chart. What do we see, right? We have these fair value gaps, right? But what do we have down here, right? We have this bullish SMT. We have a bullish SMT. It looks like we're going to start going on buy side of the curve. Why? Because we have a high over here. What happened? Displacement through the high, right? If you have not watched my order flow video, it will explain this. Flipping order flow. So right here, we're expecting a flip in order flow. So let's go to the 1-hour chart. What do we have right here? Right? This is going to be what? Your fake high of day. Oops. Fake high of day, which is during what time? Right? Look down there at the bottom. 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning trades into these imbalances, but people are going to fail to realize we're flipping order flow, right? And you can even just make it this 1-hour fair value gap. So let's go down to the 15-minute chart, right? So here we are on the 15, right? And then what can you do down here? Make it even smaller. So right here, what do we have all throughout here? Bunch of lows. What do we have through here? Low resistance liquidity run, right? So we trade into a key level at what? A key time. 1 hour, 4-hour fair value gap. 9:30 trades into it. 9:45 actually takes out 9:30's low. So what's this? It's going to be your turtle soup, right? Go down to the 1 minute. Right there, you can see it even better, right? Turtle soup's this low, 1 minute closure up, entry, or this fair value gap, right? And then we continue to the fake high of day. Now, if you miss that move, what can you do? Well, we have this fat order block, right? High probability order block. I guess it's not fat. What do you wait for? 15-minute SMT, right? Shit, where am I? 12th. 12th, right? 15-minute SMT right here. Oh man, what did I just do? Where am I? The 12th, right here. Come on. There we go. The 12th, right here, SMT. What can you do? 1 minute chart. Right here's your SMT. This is going to be a protected low. You can enter literally anywhere within here, right? If we retake this low, then just look for another re-entry, right? Then we slow grind higher, and then we actually displace up and continue the entire day, right? New York reversal, and then we continue the entire day after we form this SMT protected low. So right there is your New York reversal profile. Fake high of day, turtle soup, higher time frame key level, displacement out of there, 15-minute order block. Then we get this SMT, enter literally anywhere because we're probably going to continue the entire day. Simple. There's one more thing I want to add to the end of this clip. Most of these daily profiles, you're going to be able to see a power of 3. Okay, so with that first example, it wasn't because it was a classic sell day, right? excuse me, if it's a classic sell day or a classic buy day, you're not going to be able to see that power of 3 with the daily candle. Excuse me, sorry. I'm not cutting this either, so yeah, whatever. You're not going to be able to see that daily power of 3 with a classic buy or sell candle because we're just expecting a straight expansion. Now, yes, you will be able to find a little, like right here, a little 5 or 15 minute, 5 or 1 minute power of 3 into an expansion, but you're not going to be able to see the daily power of 3. What do we see right here, right? We see all of this is accumulation, right? This is just accumulating, right? So what are we waiting for? This right here, right? A key level at a key time, and then we will continue, right? So this is our key level at a key time, which then, if you zoom out, looks like your power of 3, right? So this is where if you haven't watched my power of 3 video in this series, go watch it. Because this is how I love using the daily power of 3, right? Which is this right here, right? If you have a New York reversal, it is more than likely going to have a daily power of 3, right? So right here, you have your accumulation, manipulation, distribution, creating a 15-minute order block, and then continue the whole way higher. So always zoom out. Like I've been telling everybody in the Discord that, because I've been seeing a lot of people get stopped out and stuff. I've been telling the Discord, sit on that 15 or 5 minute chart. Stop waiting on the 1 minute. Zoom out and look for this accumulation, and then look for the manipulation, and then you'll get the continuation. Okay, now that I'm cutting out. I just sneezed really loud. But that is what I wanted to add to this, because this next profile that I use, it's nothing like these two. So yeah, let's get into that one. The next one is the most simple. It's super simple, right? It's the Seek and Destroy profile. And to be completely honest, it's one of my favorites because it's so easy to predict, right? Right here, we have the sessions vertical lined off, right? Asia, London, and New York. It is whenever London takes both the high and the low of Asia. New York will take the high and the low of London. And this is your consolidation profile. That's it. So when can you expect this, right? It's whenever we have a high impact news event later in the week, and the earlier days are going to be this profile. Or it's whenever we just had a large expansion day, right? And then obviously there's times whenever we'll have it randomly, but that is pretty much the two main reasons we will have Seek and Destroy. This is the Seek and Destroy profile. It is literally just, if midnight opens right around here, right, we're going to close right around midnight open, right? And right here we close, right around here would be midnight. It's just your consolidation profile. London takes the high and the low of Asia. New York will do the same to London, right? It's just your broadening formation, right? And like that. That's what it looks like. That looks ugly. And yeah, I mean, it's very simple to find. So you're going to want this indicator, S&D profile TFO. Put these session times on, right? That's it. And then all you're going to do is turn these boxes on, right? And right here, right? London takes the high and the low of Asia. Where is this? September 10th. September 10th. Right? So where are we? Right? So right here, September 10th. What do we see with ES? ES takes both the high and the low of London. Right? So we have this SMT. So what does that mean? New York doesn't need to take out this low, right? On NASDAQ, sorry. New York does not need to take this low. Right here, it's super simple, right? Consolidation profile. And actually this one really expanded. I don't know, like obviously it's not going to work perfectly every time. Just like I said at the beginning of the video, all these profiles aren't going to be perfect all the time, right? But right here, you see SMT, expansion higher. ES followed through and took both the high and low of London, right? Now, the other thing with these boxes is it's going to make it a lot more simple to find this, right? So right here's your fake high of day. London consolidates, manipulation into that 4-hour fair value gap, New York reversal, right? So let's find another example of this. So this was actually your classic sell day that I showed you guys, right? So this one, why did we follow through though? SMT up here, key level, right? That 1 hour fair value gap at a key time, displacement lower, key level, key time, 8:30 opens into that 1 hour fair value gap, continuation, right? So that's why that one didn't work like it should have. What's going on here? All right, so here we are again. What do we see on the ES? London has taken the high and the low of Asia. Now, what do we have during New York? New York swings way higher, trapping longs, stopping out shorts, slams the entire way down here to take out London low. Then we have choppy price action, right? Seek and destroy profile, right? So you guys are, I mean, it's very simple. We didn't quite get up here on this day. I wonder if ES did though. Yeah, ES did. So we have London session taking out the high of Asia and the low of Asia. New York does the same to London, takes out the low of London, comes the entire way back up to take out the high. We have midnight open right here. Where do we close? Right here. So consolidation profile, right? I mean, you guys see how simple this one is, right? Didn't really, there was that 1 week that we had seek and destroy almost like every day. Right here, what do we see? London takes out the high and low. New York takes out the high and low of London. So very simple. Those are the three. I don't know if there's any more, right? And I don't know if a lot of people use seek and destroy as a daily profile, but I mean, I do. So, right, just use whatever you like, right? I like seek and destroy, so I only use these 3 daily profiles. So I hope this video helped, and go back test this, right? Just remember to flip it. If I didn't show a bearish example, just do the bearish side of the the bullish one that I've shown you. So really simple. Go back test, go look at it, and I'm out of here. Peace.